Shalom. Alright, it's getting dark. Alright, we're gonna go through Genesis chapter 1, 4, and 5. Right? It says, And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. Now He's given them a name. And God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Alright? Now I'm gonna use two examples. Right? Now, the light and the dark. The light he called day, the darkness he calls night. Right? So he's making a distinction. Right? The light separate from the darkness. Day and night. Now the problem is sometimes we don't know the answer to this. Now, think about this question first. How many hours in a day? Because of the culture we're in, most of our answers are going to be 24 hours, right? Now let's go to John chapter 9. And I know a lot of Hebrews don't use the New Testament, but I will have to use logic to deal with that part. So we're going to go to John chapter 9 and verse 11. To get what the word says here. So John chapter 9 verse 11, it says, okay, hold on, maybe it's John chapter 11 verse 9. Yeah, John chapter 11 verse 9. It says, Jesus answered, Are there not 12 hours in the day? No, that's a question, right? But it's also the answer inside of the question, right? So in this culture, we learned 24 hours in a day, but he already stated that he divided the day from the night. So day and night, those are two things. So 24 divided by 2 equals 12. And that's why John 11 and 9 states 12 hours, right? 12 hours for the day, and whatever period the sun is present here, say I'm in the west now, the sun is present, it's going to be day, 12 hours. The same period this is absent in the east, it's going to be 12 hours. So this is how you get 24, but the 24 is not joined together, they're separate. So it's going to be 12 hours of day, 12 hours of night. All right? Now, with understanding that, we're going to further break it down. Now, it says, and the evening and the morning were the first day, right? So again, morning and evening, 2. So again, you're going to divide by 2. 2 into 12, 6. So 6 hours of morning, 6 hours evening. Now, here is another confusion, because in this society, especially, in the working field, the timing is changed in the work field. Not in the Bible, in the work field. For example, people going to work at this time, like 6 o'clock, they say good evening. You're answering a telephone call at work, good evening. You don't say good night, right? What happened is that you insert something between here that does not exist in the Bible. You will never find the word afternoon in the Bible, meaning from 12 o'clock until 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock. This does not exist. So once you push afternoon in here, then your evening is going to get pushed back. And this is why you confuse evening for night. But listen again what it says. Because we have to always go back to the source of our knowledge and understand it for what it is. Right? It says, God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. The evening, remember, you have night and day. Again, you have night and day. They're separated. So this is night, this is day. The evening and the morning, the first 6 hours and the last 6 hours were the first day. Has nothing to do with this over here because the Most High already divided them. So the question is, if the Most High divided night from day, who is joining them together? We all know Daniel chapter 7 verse 25, and I'm not going to go there. So this is just a question for you to ask yourself, because what happened is we've grown accustomed to this from childhood. We go to school, we went to school, we learn 24 hours in a day. We go to school, we work like that. You understand? When it reaches 12, we say good afternoon, right? So it's the same thing. The morning and the evening are part of the day. The first 6 hours, the last 6 hours has nothing to do with night. A lot of people keep pushing evening into night, but he already made that separation. So you only need to ask yourself who is joining what the Most High had parted asunder. Shalom.